Level up your listening with Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds and headphones. With immersive sound and world-class noise cancellation for a not-so-silent night. Visit Bose.com/Spotify to shop sound that's more than a present.
This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for November 24th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Tickets are now on sale for 2 shows at the MGM Music Hall at Fenway coming up in early 2024. To see the Porno for Pyros, Horns, Thorns, and Halo's farewell tour, that's happening on March 5th, and to see Judas Priest with Sabaton on April 25th. Check the links in the show notes to get your tickets. A bunch of vinyl reissues are coming out today to celebrate Record Store Day, the music industry's way of supporting locally owned brick-and-mortar record stores. You can get the complete list of Record Store Day releases at recordstoreday.com. Look for vinyl reissues from Buckcherry, Coheed and Cambria, The Flaming Lips, Linkin Park, Meat Puppets, Screaming Trees, Smash Mouth, Tantric, Turnstile, War, and the 20th anniversary reissue of the Evanescence debut album, Fallen. Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits is auctioning off over 120 of his instruments at Christie's coming up in January. The collection encompasses instruments used over 5 decades of his career, including a 1983 Gibson Les Paul used to record Money for Nothing and Brothers in Arms. It's also the guitar that he played at Live Aid in 1985. 25% of the auction's proceeds will benefit various charities, including the Red Cross, Wildlife Advocates, Tusk, and the children's nonprofit Bravehearts of the Northeast. During an appearance on the 16th episode of the Metallica Report, the recently launched podcast by the band, James Hetfield talked about his book, Messengers, The Guitars of James Hetfield. The book came out on November 21st and features over 400 pages of Hetfield sharing his personal collection of treasured guitars and revealing the story and significance of each one. Saying, quote, having the contacts and connections and people that are available to help to put out art forms for me outside of music. I did my car book, Reclaimed Rust, so doing a guitar book was the next thing. I already had it in my mind when we were doing the car book and just the way that we shot the cars in Reclaimed Rust. He said, hey, I've got all these things sitting in my garage. Why can't I share them with the world or have them in one book for myself to be able to look at and thumb through easily without having to go and open the garage doors or open guitar case after guitar case to look at these guitars? Hall & Oates are on the outs over what songs John Oates is allowed to sing by himself. According to TMZ, Daryl Hall got a restraining order against his longtime partner, and while it was sealed and no public information was available, the duo have been in arbitration trying to work out the ground rules of who can sing what as a solo artist, along with money issues. Daryl Hall went to court November 16th, asking for a restraining order against John Oates, and the judge granted that order the next day. Yesterday, Dolly Parton headlined the halftime show of the Washington Commanders and Dallas Cowboys Thanksgiving game. The legendary singer, who turned 78 in January, performed her hits Jolene and 9 to 5, as well as covers of Queen's We Are the Champions and We Will Rock You, all in support of her new album, Rockstar. And Dolly Parton was dressed for the occasion, wearing the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders' signature outfit. A fiery crash that occurred on a bridge connecting Canada and the United States on Wednesday that was initially and erroneously reported as a terrorist attack, but in actuality, the driver of the vehicle was a 56-year-old man who had traveled to Ottawa to attend a Kiss concert. The man, whose identity has not been revealed, was driving with his wife in a Bentley. The driver and the passenger died in the fiery crash, and a Customs and Border Protection officer suffered minor injuries. While the circumstances that led to the crash have not been determined, authorities believe it was accidental. The Niagara Falls International Rainbow Bridge connects the cities of Niagara Falls, Ontario, and Niagara Falls, New York. Kiss's Tuesday night concert in Ottawa was canceled at the last minute after Paul Stanley fell ill. The man and his wife instead spent their evening at a local casino. Sammy Hagar recently announced the Best of Both Worlds tour featuring Van Halen bassist Michael Anthony, guitarist Joe Satriani, and drummer Jason Bonham. Sammy Hagar saying, "We're going to invite every musician in every town. If Alex Van Halen wants to jump up, if David Lee Roth wants to come and join us," saying, "Come on, motherfucker, you are welcome. This is about Van Halen," he said. However, in a series of comments responding to fans, Sammy Hagar said that David Lee Roth isn't invited onto the tour, but only as a guest, saying, quote, "He's not invited on the tour. No fucking way," he said. "It was to sing along with us somewhere like a lot of singers, guitarists, etc. are going to do on the tour. I know better than to have him on tour again. Been there, done that." That's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 181, featuring Jay Sims and Dave Raymond from Rubicon, is available now.
Hey folks, Stefan Shirazi and Renee Richardson here from the Metallica Report.
And we are proud members of the Pantheon Podcast family, where the best of music and podcasts unite.
We've got something pretty cool for you. We're giving away an exclusive Metallica merch package worth over $250.
That's a whole lot of Scary Guys, skulls, M72, and other sought-after Metallica swag. And we've made it easy for you to win. Follow and share the Metallica Report, and you're in the game. Go to pantheonpodcast.com/Metallica, enter your email, and hit that button to be entered to win.
And just like that, you're eligible for our monthly exclusive Metallica merch package.
And guess what, rockers? You can enter every month, so just do it. And while we love our global brothers and sisters, the lawyers won't let us ship outside the U.S.